Oh, this is not the correct base. Feels as that cudgel hits quickly every time it doesn't crit. Yeah, it does seem like it's using the quick attack every single attack, and then precise strikes when it crits. I don't know why that is. I never really use the cudgel. I usually go with the quarterstaff, which is what I'm gonna try to do right now. Is this lit up? Why is it bright here? Why? Why is this section? Oh, because the atomic lamp. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I thought it was automatically closed. Well, that's great. We can just craft here. Let's get some nails. Oh, we have nails. We have nails. Let's just do fish hooks really quick. Actually, stop. Give me table, please. Pull this bad boy down here so we have something to craft on. We don't really want it here, but, well, that's where the light is. It's fine. So P, fab, make some fish hooks. That is the wrong button. Make 10 fish hooks. We don't need 10 fish hooks. We're already 70% of the way there. Crafting from memory. Really, that didn't do it? 94%. Just do it again. Okay, fab 1. Can we make the quarterstaff? No, probably fab 2. Okay, P colon fab. Splintered wood, yes. 20 minutes is too much. Yes, where's my wood? We didn't set up a wood pile. Let's do that so I can get eyes on how much wood we have. Add a wood pile. I like the quarterstaff. I know people like the cudgel, but I like the little extra damage of the quarterstaff. So let's sort our loot. Yeah, oh, that's right. We had looted many apartments. What is that blue? What is that? Oh, is that the atomic? Oh, it moved the atomic lamp. Ah, yes. Okay, that's fine. Zoom out. I don't like looking people in the face. We don't want to do that. Okay, what do we got? 15 wood, 15 planks. How much is a plank? 16 splintered wood. Yeah, let's do that a couple times. Okay, so now we can craft. P fab. We'll go knitting needles of 64. We'll make 15 of them. We probably make 12 of them. I've completely lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was talking about. So we're just going to work towards getting the quarterstaff. We're at fab 55%. We'll do that again. We are passing time at this point. If we could get downstairs in the nighttime, it'd be a lot easier to get through there. What else we got? Fab 2 should be able to make the quarterstaff. Quarterstaff. 1 long stick and 2 leather patches. That's actually problematic. We don't have a long stick. Now that I'm thinking about it. Where would we get a long stick? Maybe from these. Mailbox. Can I grab the screwdriver and hammer? Hammer. Screwdriver. Can we deconstruct a mailbox that may possibly have a long stick? No. Planks. Okay. Perhaps a coat rack. Can I drag a coat rack? I can. Let's pull that out to the light here. Nope, stop. Stop. No, stop. Stop grabbing. Okay. You can't because there's stuff here. Gotcha. Haul that out of the way. Nope. Grab this. Pull this down. See if we can deconstruct this. Boom. You would think this would have long... Nope, just planks. Ugh, okay. So the only place I usually get long sticks is from baby trees. What else could possibly deconstruct for a long stick? Seems unlikely that the lamps would. Seems real unlikely. We'll give it a shot, I guess. Whatever, it's materials. It's not like we can't use the things we're taking apart. Nope, pipes. Okay, which makes sense. I mean, it's fine. Really doubt a chair. It's probably just rags and planks. Rags and planks. Okay. Let's haul this stuff down here, because we'll take this back to the apartment to use as miscellaneous materials later. So I don't think we can make a quarterstaff. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the long stick. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that would have a long stick. Okie doke. But we have Fab 2 now, so we might be able to make a better weapon. So let's take a look at what we've got going on. You can make nail boards. Nope, none of these are. A makeshift war scythe. Requires a scythe blade. Most of these things do require specific blades. We can make a Nord. 12 bash, 4 cut, medium block only. Nah, that's not going to do it. Crude sword. 2x sword and scrap metal. 20 damage, -1 to hit. Only the medium block ability. Yeah, that's why I like the quarterstaff, is because it has the rapid strike ability. I can't make a... Can I make a long stick? I don't think you can. Yeah, not surprising. I don't want to make spears. Spears are too meta. Not a fan of spears. None of these. I don't want any of these. The damage from the crude sword is much more significant. But it's got that -1 to hit. And it's only got a medium block. I really don't want to keep using the cudgel. I like that it's making all the quick attacks, but ultimately, cudgel. Ultimately, it only deals 8 damage. It does have a +2 to hit and a high block ability. I guess we'll roll with the cudgel. Oh, we're hungry and thirsty. Let's eat something and drink something. Meat sandwiches. I'd rather have a sloppy Joe, to be honest with you. And I hate peanut butter, but we'll eat a peanut butter sandwich. Is that 650 calories for peanut butter? Peanut butter and jelly was only like 300 and some. Good God. I mean, peanut butter is like a hefty food, I guess. Oh, and we have soy milk, so we get a lot of calories from that. Nope, those are aspirin. That's weird. Why isn't it hovering over my previous... So, like, normally when you... Let's say we eat this fruit juice, the menu will stay open and you will stay on the fruit juice, but I'm actually not. It's actually pulling me up to the top of the menu. I don't like that. Because that was a nice quality of life improvement. Let me check something really quick. Boop. Okay. So I guess we'll just go down and poke some zombies. Yeah. Anyway, so way back I mentioned Dead Rising. The reason I mentioned that is because I remember reading a guide. Okay, so we're getting the horde music. I remember reading a guide where it said, hey, as boring as it can be, just trying to survive in the mall and make it as long as possible, it's better for you to hide in a shop and eat your food than it is to get bored and go out and fight zombies, because it ultimately makes your life a lot harder. And so I realized that I'm coming down here really for no reason other than because I'm bored, which is a terrible reason to come down here, but it's also more fun. So let's just take a peek around at some of these, because I would really, really like to pulp these creatures before they get back up and start causing us a lot of problems. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. I need to buy a better chair, but I'm ever so poor. You hit my torso, you claw me. Yeah, man, we do so little damage. Last enemy holding you collapses. I mean, we did find the first aid kit, so it's not like getting bit would be the end of the world. I do kind of want to minimize the amount of damage we're going to take. I'm so nervous to head out into the daylight. Let's just check the nearby apartments. Okay, we got a swimmer to the north, looks like. Some corpses. I didn't even look at the map. Where are we? Motel nearby. Mostly we're surrounded by houses, so it shouldn't be crazy monster density. I'd imagine the motel... So way back in the day when I started the game, motels were literally just big boxes with rooms in them, and there was a little bit of monster density. There's like a pool, I think, is the main appeal there. But there wasn't much, and then they changed, and it seemed like every time I found one, they were all boarded up, and there was tons of monsters there. So I don't know what they look like currently. So it could be monster density over there. Pet supply. What is this? Hotel Tower. That's a new one on me. I don't think I've ever been to one of those. I hate pools. Not a lot drawing my attention in the town. There's a couple gun shops, some firefighter stuff going on. Butcher shop over here. A couple butcher shops. Doctor's office is a good target. I mean, obviously we would live in the apartment for a while, but I wanted to look at what we've got around us. And a shelter, also very good for loot. Probably find some good tools there. So because we're mostly surrounded by houses, I would think we wouldn't have a ton of monster density out there. But it's certainly more than I want to take on all at once with a weapon that does 5 to 8 damage when it hits an enemy. So I'd like to just clear some of you out. Just going to be careful because we would like to be able to retreat if we have to. And that would require us to go to the stairs. So just going to lead them out here to fight them. And we can even back up occasionally if we think they might get an attack, and we can kind of sneak one in. So there, dealt with the swimmer quickly. Seemed like she was damaged, probably from falling off the roof. Although she's a swimmer, it's a little weird that she spawned on the roof. What do we got? Just the tough zombie and the regular zombie, or decayed zombie. So we'll bring them over here. Yeah, I think that's a good zombie apocalypse rule. Okay, you're hitting me quite a bit. You know, we only have 10 encumbrance. Let's go back up, and we're going to throw on like the leather jacket, I think, over top of what we're wearing currently. Just to get a little extra protection, because our torso and arms seem to be what is getting hit the most. This is not my base. I'm going to have to learn what floor we're on. It has a P in the hallway. Yeah, there. I don't know what this is. What's this P? Pudding, maybe? Hard cheese? Either way, doesn't matter. Probably pudding. Although, why would this one have a P on it if it's, what is this? Okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Stop overthinking. P is the plunger. Oh, of course. Which would explain why this is a P as well. Because there's a plunger here. Yes, thank you. So I think we'll put on the leather jacket as well. Just for a little extra protection. I do really, really wish you fit. But there's nothing we can do about that at the moment. Dusters. This protection is so much lower. Just wear the leather jacket. Head down the old stairs. Yeah, I think that's good zombie apocalypse advice. Don't go out fighting zombies just because you can. So we're wearing the leather jacket. Our t-shirt's destroyed. Doesn't really matter at all. We can go ahead and drop that. T-shirts are like not very good. Actually, you have a 1 protection, right? On the off chance it hits it, we might as well leave it on. It's 0 encumbrance and whatever. Come here, tough zombie. Come here, tough zombie. We got the horde music when I bumped up. Yeah, they can't really see me. There's a lot of corpses out there. I'd really love to just be able to murder a lot of those. Hopefully it doesn't draw a ton of monster density. Tough zombie is going to be an issue. I just really want to face tank it, but we'll take a step back. You hit me when I backed up. Just punch him to death. Got another tough zombie to our south, probably hearing the combat sounds. That went extremely poorly. Let me look at my log. 6 damage, 7 damage, 9 damage. I don't want to use this anymore. I don't want to use the cudgel anymore. I like rapid strikes, but like this is too... The damage is too low. I'm not happy with this. So we're gonna change our weapon. Nope. Head up for... Look for the plunger. There's the plunger. In fact, let's move this. We're gonna drop the plunger by the stairs so we can just go upstairs until we see that right in front of us, and then we'll use that as our indicator to get off on that floor. Yeah, I'm not. I like the cudgel, I do, but I'm not gonna use this. Let's well, our inventory is basically empty, so it doesn't matter. I was gonna say let's drop the hammer and screwdriver so that we didn't have that extra inventory cluttering up and increasing our torso encumbrance. +6. Why +6? It shouldn't be +6. Hoodie and leather jacket equals +6. It used to be +2. Okay, take off the hoodie. Okay. It's just a little bit too much torso encumbrance. Just a little bit too much. Go ahead and drop the hoodie. It's a little damaged anyway. And let's make a better weapon. Let's make the the 2x4, I think, and then turn it into a, was it the Nord 16 plus 0? No. What's the makeshift sword or crude sword? That's a -1 to hit though, but it's 20 damage, 115 moves, 103 moves for 16 damage with a +0. Medium block. Medium block. Does not conduct electricity. I don't know. Make the 2x sword regardless, because we're going to need that as a component. What's just the 2x sword? +1 to hit, 13 damage. Nah. I think we'll go crude sword just because if we're going to go to a weapon, I'd rather have it be a higher damage. -1. So it's 6 extra damage. Okay. So crude sword, 6 and 14. 12 and 4. So 16 versus 20, but it's a +1 to hit. It's more to hit, and it's less moves per attack. Make the Nord. It's not great, but it's better than the Cudgel, I think. And if it turns out to be terrible, we can just go back to the Cudgel. Do we want to keep it? We'll keep it in our inventory just in case we get into a pinch and we realize it's a terrible weapon. So head down. Nope, head down. Continue clearing out some of the ground floor here. I was going to say this other tough zombie should probably... One shot for 20 damage. That's a little bit more like what I want to see. MP3 player's pretty great. Caffeinated chewing gum I don't really care about. Come here, zombie. Come to me. You're not seeing very well, I guess. Murder. Hits for 20 damage. Bites our right arm. Hit me in the head. So rude. 35 damage on a critical. 15 damage. Yeah, this is more the damage that I'm looking for, I think. Because even though the Cudgel seems like a good weapon, you gotta understand, if, let's say a zombie has 80 HP, we're hitting them for 5 to 8 damage. That means we have to successfully hit them and deal damage like 10 times or more to kill them. And so 10, that's minimum of like 9 or 10 turns, you know, depending on criticals. And that's a long time to let an enemy hit us. So even though it has some other benefits like a higher block ability, the rapid strike ability, so we can attack more than once per turn, so to speak, with that under, you know, with that 66% moves or whatever. Even though we can do that, it still ultimately is many turns that we're taking hits on or potentially taking hits on. Whereas if we have something that hits them for 15 to 30 damage per hit, we're going to only need 5 attacks, 4, 5, 6 attacks, which is obviously much lower than 10. And so we're exposed to combat for a less period of time, which hopefully will mean that we take reduced damage. It doesn't always work that way, and that's a little bit of a shaky rationale, but that's where I'm at with it. See if we can bait something else. I'm not really sure why they can't see me. Okay, they have spotted me, so let's back up. There are quite a few of them out there. And, you know, if you were playing this casually, you maybe wouldn't do this. You know, going out to fight them is a little bit much, I think, for some people. If you were a newer player, you wouldn't necessarily want to engage what you didn't have to. There are quite a few of them out there. Oh, excuse me a moment. Someone is thumping around my house. I think someone needs help, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, internet. Well, my brother actually just walked in the door, which we had talked about him earlier. So I'm going to go and spend a little time talking to him about things that are going on. So I think I'm going to call the stream here. It's about 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours of a stream. I'm happy that we got further than we did in our previous episodes. You know, I've been only streaming for about 30 minutes. I feel kind of bad about that, or for about an hour, and I would really like to be streaming more like 2 or 3 hours when I do come on and stream. So I'm a little happier with this result. I do wish we had gone a little bit longer, but for now, that's going to do it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming by. 6 or 7 viewers in the chat. I appreciate that you guys took the time to come listen to me, and I will be hopefully streaming again in the near future. I still have not pinned down a specific schedule. It really is just been a little hectic with sharing vehicles and having to run people back and forth, and stuff like that. So hopefully in the near future we'll settle on a specific stream schedule so you guys know, like, hey, every Tuesday at X o'clock I can come see him. So for now, thank you for watching. I will be back in the future, and I will see you guys next time. So toodles.